So you want to play Football Manager 23 for free? Well, I'm going to show you a few ways you might be able to do this in this video. The title is not clickbait-ish, but let's have a look at the different ways you could get Football Manager 23 for free. Now, some of these are not going to be permanent, some of these might depend on what you already have, and some of these might depend on when you're actually watching this video. I'm making this video about 3 or 4 weeks before the launch of the game, but if you're watching much later in the year, there might be free deals available on the game. We're going to start with Xbox Game Pass. If you have Xbox Game Pass already, then you will get the game on launch. You won't get the beta, at least if it's the same as previous years, but you can get the full game on launch, both the PC and the Xbox version if you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. If you only have Xbox Game Pass for PC, you'll get the PC one, and if you only have Xbox Game Pass for Xbox, you'll only get the Xbox version. But if you already got a subscription to this, you won't have to pay anything extra. If you don't yet have a subscription to this, you can often obtain a very, very cheap subscription. So right now, if you're new, for example, I've just gone on the website and you can see you can get a 1-month trial of Ultimate for just £1. You can play Football Manager for a month. You can even pay the full Ultimate price and you can get a couple of months worth, and you'll get loads of other games in that as well. You can see FM23 is right here coming on the 8th of November, but loads of other games. Look at all these other games that you have included or come in. You can play Skyrim, you can play We Have a Few, you can play Grounded, which come out. Forza is on there, Halo, of course, Sniper Elite. There's lots of other games. You also get access to the EA suite, so later in the year you'd also get FIFA. If you look here are some of the sports games. You see there's FIFA, last year's Football Manager in both editions, fishing games,
mastering your rod,
all kinds of games. Now, of course, Xbox Game Pass is a subscription, so you would have to pay for it. If you're already paying for it though, you will get Football Manager for free, so you don't need to go out and buy it separately on Steam or an Epic Store or anywhere else. And if you play lots of other games, it could be the cheaper way of doing it. If you're not subscribed and £1 for 1 month sounds too much, keep an eye out for the 3 months for free deal that they often do a little bit later on in the year. If you're watching this video later on in the year, go have a look, see if any of those deals are available. Last year they did one in about April time, 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for free. Also keep your eye out for promotions on certain products that you might buy. Pringles, Lucozade, energy drinks, all these kind of things often have codes for Xbox, whether that be XP passes for games. Sometimes they are Game Pass Ultimate codes. I think Pringles did one fairly recently. For every can of Pringles, you got an extra week of Xbox Game Pass. So if that's stuff that's in your regular shopping anyway, you could be getting Football Manager for free just by buying Pringles. Now, there is another way to get Xbox Game Pass for free and then Football Manager for free, and that's by using Microsoft's reward system. So every time you use something Microsoft, you get some points, whether that be on Xbox, if you be playing games on Xbox, if you're using Bing, which of course Bing is free. I literally only use Bing, so I collect these points, and then normally I just type Google into Bing, but every time I use Bing, I collect some points. You can also come on the Microsoft rewards page, and they normally give out points for things like doing quizzes. This one is on Formula 1, this one is on the movie Hocus Pocus. There's the daily poll you can get points from as well. There's lots of different ways you can get points on the Microsoft reward system, and they all build up and you can redeem them. See here, there's a whole load more ways you can claim it, answering quizzes, doing questions, things like that. And right here you can see a PC Game Pass 3 months, 28,000 points. It's a lot of points in the Microsoft reward system, but if you're doing all these things anyway and just start plugging away at them, you might end up with 3 months of PC Game Pass, from which you can go get Football Manager. So look, all I have to do here is click on this Hocus Pocus button, and it gives me 10 points. That's all I had to do. Now, a little bit later in the year, there might be other ways to get FM23 for free. For example, just this last month, FM22 was free with Amazon Prime. Last year, FM21 was free on the Epic Store for a period of time, so it's worth keeping your eye out for the free games that they have in Prime Games and on the Epic Store every week to see if FM23 shows up. Even if you don't want to play it now, you might want to play it down the line. So keep an eye out every week, see which games are there. They're always free, so you can just redeem them no matter what. The FM games have appeared in both in the past, so that might be a way to keep an eye out for free Football Manager. Now, if you play a lot of games on Steam, there might be another option which will allow you to get Football Manager for free. Now, what you're going to want to do is come across to your inventory and have a look what's in your inventory, because you could have loads of cards or gems or cosmetics from games that you can sell on the Steam marketplace, and all that adds into your Steam wallet, and you can just buy the game on Steam then. So go have a look what you have in the inventory. Lots of people forget that it exists and that people are willing to buy some of this stuff. You can see, I mean, these cards might only go for 4 pence each if I can sell each of these cards that I've got for this game, but more of them add up. That one's 6p, 16p for this one. They add up. You can see I've got 14 pages of these, and I've sold loads before. If you sell all those cards for all those games that you've played on Steam, you'll probably make a fair amount of money, at least towards getting Football Manager on Steam. Now, let's say you haven't got loads of games on Steam and you don't have Xbox Game Pass and you're not willing to wait, or it's not the time that it's free on Epic or on Amazon. Well, I recommend you head on over to Twitter and have a look at all the giveaways that creators are doing. Nearly every Football Manager creator is giving away a copy of the game. Just go enter all their competitions. You might end up being the lucky winner. I know it's a game of chance, but free Football Manager is free Football Manager. So those were several ways you might be able to get Football Manager 23 for free. If you've got any suggestions of your own, leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, make sure you give this a thumb up and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be bringing you lots of FM23 videos once the game is out, so make sure you're here and ready for them. Otherwise, why not go check out this video here? It's an experiment from FM23 where I flipped the English football system upside down.